Hello everybody. We're a bit late with the story this week. That's because I was very hot. The sun was out and I was sitting in my garden with my iPad because I wanted to take some photos with my iPad of all the lovely flowers that were coming out. I put my iPad down on the table to have a drink. And what do you think happened? I knocked my glass of juice and it went all over the iPad. Oh no, I thought. I wonder if the iPad's going to still be working. I'm using my iPad now. My iPad means I can talk to all of you and say hello and tell you a story. I was really worried. Perhaps my iPad wouldn't work. I turned it off. And I dried it all over and I waited and I waited and I waited. And then I've tried to turn it on and look, it's working. So it's nearly time for another story. I was thinking about when my children were very little. Do you know, now they're so big, they are taller than me, two very big girls. But when they were little, this was one of their favourite books. We're going on a bear hunt. Two people helped to make this book. A man called Michael Rosen and a woman called Helen Oxenbury. Helen liked drawing and she made the pictures of the family who were going on a bear hunt. Michael liked words and he remembered a little rhyme that he had heard when he was a child about going on a bear hunt, and he wrote it all down and made it into this book. I was thinking about Michael Rosen, the person who made this book, because he's been very, very poorly. He has been in hospital for a long time. But just at the end of last week, he was starting to get better. And he's been helped by all the doctors and all the nurses. And even though he's still in hospital, now he can sit up, he can talk, he can think about stories. And I'm so glad he's feeling better. So this story this week is a little present for Michael Rosen. Get well soon. Shall we see if we're ready for the story? This is the big bowl. This is the teeny tiny shiny spoon. I'm going to make a noise with the big bowl and the teeny tiny shiny spoon, and if you can hear it, it means you're nearly ready for the story. Here we go. Yeah, I heard it. This is the middle-sized bowl and the teeny tiny shiny spoon. If you can hear this, you are very, very nearly ready for the story. Here we go. Me too. That's good. We can hear the big bowl. We can hear the middle-sized bowl. But this is the teeny tiny bowl and the teeny tiny shiny spoon. And so, if you can hear this, you are absolutely, definitely, completely ready for the story. Let's see. You might be sitting on somebody's lap. You might be sitting on the sofa. You might be sitting on a chair. You might be sitting anywhere. But now is time for story time, story time, story time. Now is time for story time. So we'll sit and listen together. this is how... Oh, sorry. Oh dear. This is how... Oh dear. This is how the story begins. The sun was just coming up, and the moon was just going down, and everybody was asleep. Daddy was asleep. Mummy was asleep. The boy was asleep. The girl was asleep. But the baby was just waking up. And when the baby woke up, everyone woke up. And the little boy and the little girl looked out of the window and saw the sun and said, "Wow, what a beautiful day! Let's go on a bear hunt." And Daddy said, after breakfast. And Mummy said, when we've all been washed and dressed. So they all got washed and they all got dressed and they all went downstairs and they all had breakfast, and then they opened the door wide and they stepped outside. Oh, what a beautiful day. We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. So they walked and they walked and they walked and they walked. Uh-oh. Oh no. Did you hear that? Uh-oh. Grass. Long wavy grass. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no, we've got to go through it. Oh no, we've got to go through it. Swishy, swashy, swishy, swashy, swishy. I wonder, we could do this. Uh-oh. Oh no. Grass. Long wavy grass. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no. We've got to go through it. Oh no. We've got to go through it. Swishy, swashy, swishy, swashy, swishy, swashy. Oh, it's a bit tickly, that grass. We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, a river, a deep, cold river. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no, we've got to go through it. Splish, splosh, splish, splosh, splish, splosh, splish, splosh, splish, splosh. My feet are wet and my socks are wet and my hands are wet. I'm wet. Let's have a good shake. We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Uh-oh. Mud. thick, oozy mud. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no, we've got to go through it. Squelch, squirch, squelch, squirch, squelch, squirch. Ugh. I've got mud on my hand and mud on my hair and mud on my chest and mud everywhere. We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day. Ooh. We're not scared. Uh-oh. What's this? A forest. A dark, gloomy forest. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no, we've got to go through it. Oh no, we've got to go through it. Stumble, trip, ow. Ooh. Stumble, trip, ow. Stumble, trip, ooh. Stumble, trip, ah. Stumble, trip, ooh. We could do it like this. Stumble, trip, ow. Stumble, trip, ooh. Stumble, trip, ay. Stumble, trip, bump. Stumble, trip, oh. We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, you go. What's that? A snowstorm, a swirling, whirling snowstorm. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no, we've got to go through it. Not such a beautiful day. Uh-oh. A cave. A dark, gloomy cave. Tip-toe, tip-toe, tip-toe. I'll have a look inside. One shiny, wet nose. Just a minute. Two big, furry ears. Two big, goggly eyes. It's a bear! Run! Back through the snowstorm. Back through the forest. Stumble, trip, oh, stumble, trip, oh, stumble, trip, oh, stumble, trip. Ah! Back through the mud. Squelch, squirch, squelch, squirch, squelch. Oh, squirch. Oh no. Oh no. I've got my foot stuck. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Run back. Oh no. The river. The deep, cold river. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no, we got to Splishy, splashy, splishy, splashy, splishy, splashy, splishy, splashy, splishy, splashy. Run! Back through the grass. Swishy, 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 swishy. There's the door, there's the door, there's the door. Open the door wide. Shut it tight. Right upstairs. Quick, quick, where's the blanket? Get back in bed. Did you lock the door? No. Quick, run downstairs. Get a key. Make a lock. Lock the door. Back upstairs. Did you hear that? Is it the door? I'll go and see. It's the bear. The bear's behind the door and the bear is waving. And the bear is smiling. Should I open the door? Here we go. This bear is very soft. This bear is very friendly. This bear hasn't seen anybody for a long time. I think he just wants a cuddle. Do you want a cuddle? That's actually nice. You're very good at cuddles, bear. If you've got a bear at home, you could give your bear a cuddle. If you've got a bear at home, you could take your bear into the garden, or in your bedroom, or in your living room, or in your kitchen, and you could hide the bear, and then you could go on a bear hunt. You could do it in the park. This bear seems a little bit hungry. Let's just see if I've got anything in the teeny tiny bowl that you might like, bear. What sort of things? Okay. Honey. Oh, he doesn't want the teeny tiny. What about the middle-sized bowl? No, he doesn't want the... Okay, the big bowl. That's a lot of honey. Here you go. Oh dear. Oh, bear. Now, don't be like that bear in the other story. Don't get yourself all... Oh, bear. Really? Oh, bear. Oh, no. I think we better leave him to eat all that up. He's really enjoying it. Well, that's the end of that story. So it's time for us to do this. Now is the end of our story time, story time, story time. Now is the end of our story time, so it's time to say goodbye. Bye. Bye, everybody.